Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to do a demo using cross-site scripting tools, right, on DVWA, DAM Vulnerability Web Application. Okay, so what is cross-site scripting? Well, cross-site scripting is an attack in which the attacker injects malicious executable script into a code of a trusted application or website. Attackers often initiate the cross-site scripting attack by sending a malicious link to a users and enticing the users to click it. Okay. There are two types of cross-site scripting. The first one is reflected and the other one is stored. Reflected is when the application takes some input from HTTP request and embed it into the immediate response in an unsafe way. Okay. The second one is store. The second one, the store cross-site scripting is the application instead store the input and embed into a later response in an unsafe way. In another way to say, the store cross-site scripting, basically they steal the session ID and then use that session ID to penetrate or to hack into somebody else's site. All right. So here I have a pictures here, right? The reflected and the store, right? We will do this demo momentarily. Okay. So on the reflected, it can be in the form of URL redirection or alert pop-up, right? The store is which is the more dangerous compared to the reflected. They steal the session ID, right? Here are some of the steps that we're gonna do for the store one. First, we post malicious code into the guestbook and then create a netcat listener in Kali. Wait for the victim to log in to guestbook and then we steal that session ID. After we steal the session ID, then we use that stolen session ID in Kali and log in to the site. That way, the hacker can log in, can penetrate or hack to the site. All right. Here is the requirement. I have the Kali 56.116 and the Metasploitable 56.103. Right. Make sure you have this networking setup in the virtual box. Okay, the software we require DVWA, DAM Vulnerability Web Application, Burp Suite, and Firefox. Right. If you don't know how to log into Metasploitable 2, the username and password is msfadmin and msfadmin. All right. So here I already have my Kali set up, so let's use this one. I'm going to have this documentation in your Blackboard, so I'm going to put it on the side here, right? So you can follow along with the thing here. Here is the IP address 56.106. I'm going to close this and then let's open the browser here, right? In Kali Linux. I'm gonna open the Firefox and then I'm going to type this one. Okay. 192.163. I'm gonna put DVW, right? DVWA login.php. Okay, boom, there we go. So now we have this. So basically we access the Metasploitable from the Kali, right? We type this Metasploitable IP address, okay, and here is my Kali using. So the way that we connect to the Metasploitable 2 is using browsers, right? Here I'm gonna type admin and the password is, if you scroll it down, the password is password. Okay, so we're gonna type this password, login, right? Do not save the password. The first thing that you need to do, remember that to set the security to low, right? Right now is high. So we're gonna put this change this to low. Okay, so now it's already low. Once we do that, let's go to the left hand panel, which is the left hand panel, cross-site scripting. Where is this cross-site scripting reflected? Okay, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna type what we're gonna type here is called script. We're gonna use a script here, script alert, and then we're gonna open this, right? XSS, and then we're gonna close this, then we're gonna close the script, okay, and then we're gonna click submit, right? Script alert, and then we need to close the script, right? And then we enter this, submit, boom, there we go. Now we have a script there, right? So normally this wouldn't be allowed, right? So I'm gonna click OK, right? So from here, we can grab this one. We can substitute this one, right? Do you see this on the top, on the name? We can substitute this to hypertext reference. Let me see here. Here we're gonna do this one. Let's see if I can change this to hypertext reference. Hypertext reference equal http, and then colon / JavaScript tutorial.net, and then this one. Okay, like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna use URL redirection. Instead of the script, I'm gonna redirect this to http / JavaScript tutorial.net. Okay, if we press enter, it doesn't work. So I may have some typo here. So let me pause this one. All right. Let me pause this one. Let me see. Where is this? How come it's not over there? How come I'm not recording? Okay, earlier I have an issue here. So what I'm gonna do, I have like a typo, syntax error. So I'm gonna fix this. We're gonna use this as a hypertext. I'm gonna open the script, right? The script like this. See, I have a typo, so we need to type and read carefully. And then here is called location dot hypertext reference, and then I'm gonna use here what, redirect to w3school.com, because the earlier site, the JavaScript tutorial there, is no longer valid. So I'm gonna redirect to the W3 school, and then we're gonna close the script, right? Don't forget that, otherwise it will not work. So now if I press enter, it will redirect to W3 school. You notice that I just changed the top portion of it. Enter. There we go. Now we go to W3 school. So that is how you redirect it. Now let's use a decoder and encoder from Burp Suite. Okay, so let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna go back here. I'm going to open Burp Suite. burp suite, right? No, burp suite. Yeah, we're gonna encode. Let me see. Click OK. Temporary project next. Use burp suite next. Okay. Notice that we are using community edition, the free version one. They have the commercial one, but we need to pay, and I don't know how much we need to pay there. So now we're gonna go to decoder, right? When we go to decoder, I'm gonna encode this one, all right? Let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna copy this one, right? I have this script, right? I'm gonna script alert. I'm gonna encode as, right? I'm gonna encode as URL, okay? There we go. So now we have this string, right? So I'm gonna copy this one, okay? And then right click. Let me see. Control C, right? Control C. See if I can go to here. And then we just paste it over there, okay? There, right? And then press enter. Oop, it doesn't work. So hold on, okay? Let me find out too. Okay, let me try one more time here. Hopefully it works. Here, right? Where is my Kali? Here we go, right? This is my Kali, okay? This is my Kali. So I'm gonna use burp suite, right? Here I'm gonna type this one, right? I'm gonna type this one and then encode as, right? I'm gonna do encode as this one. URL, okay? Okay. I think I need to redo this again, huh? Let me close this, okay? I'm gonna close this and let's open the burp suite again. Burp suite. I'm gonna click next and start, okay? This time I think I need to type it in. Let me see if I can just type it. Decoder, right? I'm gonna use this decoder. Let me see if I can copy this one, right? The script. Copy the script here. Okay, this is the script. And then I'm gonna do encode as, right? Encode as URL, right? Encode as. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this one. Okay. Control C, copy, and then I'm gonna go to here. See here, I'm gonna paste this one over there, right? So I'm gonna press enter. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, I need to troubleshoot that. Okay, so this one is not working. So let me see. I may have some issue here. So let me see. Pause. This time I do not copy and paste. I just type it manually here. So this time I just type it, and then now, so don't copy and paste from my note. Type it manually, and then I'm gonna click encode and URL. Okay, now we get the hash, right? From the hash, I'm gonna copy this, Control C, and then I go back to here and see if this work. This one, I'm gonna copy and paste there. Okay, now if I press enter, there we go. Finally it's working. Notice that the mistake that I had earlier is copy and paste. So well, as we all do the lab, right? Sometimes we may encounter some error, right? So we need to be patient and think clearly, maybe get out for a while, okay, get a fresh air, and when we have a calm and relaxed mind, and then we come back and try to troubleshoot it. The key here is to be patient and see what's the problem with that, right? So the problem that I have is I copy and paste from my note, and I cannot do it. Here is the step, right? Open Burp Suite and grab this form of URL. No, this is not grab. Actually, you need to type this and type this manually. Type this manually to the decoder, right? To the decoder, okay? Manually, right? To the decoder tab, okay? So that maybe helps a little bit better. Okay then. So I think I'm gonna stop here, and I will do the reflected in another, and I will do the story in the other video, because I usually limit the recording to less than 20 minutes. Thank you for watching.